وصلي وسلم دايما.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all good, all well and everything. So as I'm filming this video today, we finally hit 1K. I just want to thank every single person that is subscribed. I just want to thank you for telling your mama and your daddy and everybody to subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Now if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button right now. On the bottom, it's legit free. Thank you. Now today I am here to do a hygiene video, hygiene 101. I don't know why I waited so long to do this video, because honestly this is the most important thing out of everything, okay? Because hygiene is everything to me. Like if you sit next to me and your hair smell or something like smell like boo boo, you already threw me off. So just listen, take notes. Even if you know it, it's just like a reminder for everybody. Honestly, I'm not attacking nobody. I'm legit like, you know, here so we could all like, you know, help each other out, okay? Because hygiene is important, so legit take notes. And if they you might be doing some things, you might, you know, think that it's good and you don't know why you're still smelling a type of way, or like why this isn't working out for you. So I hope these tips that I have for you here is going to help you guys. So I will legit have 10 tips written down in my phone notes. This is legit the stuff that I do. This is what works for me, so I hope it works for you. If it doesn't, just tweak it around to help you, honestly, okay? Not every advice is good advice, but you know, just take it into consideration and see how you can help yourself. So the first thing I have on the list, which is, you know, obviously if you don't do that, then I don't know how you're gonna be, you know, smelling fresh or whatever, is taking a shower 1 or 2 times a day, okay? That has to happen, period. 1 time is the definite gotta happen, okay? Unless like, you know, you like dying or something, or like you were not capable of taking a shower, boo-boo. I don't advise not taking a shower in a day. So take a shower once a day, okay? That's number 1. Number 2 is the type of products that you use. So sometimes you might be using something like a scented smell that you think it smells good, but maybe when you put it on your body, it doesn't smell too good. Because I know that for a fact, because I use some of the Bath and Body Works, the shower gels. Some of them smells good, some of them smells really good, but once you shower with them, it's not that good. And I mostly sometimes I use this Dove bar. They smell white blank. You know, try to use like less scented stuff, okay? Because too much scented is not good, okay? It's not gonna make you like smell amazing. It's just gonna like be just too much, and it's gonna make you smell in a few hours, okay? So this is what I use sometimes, and this is really good because it really makes your skin really smooth. Like I mostly use this, but now for right now I'm using the Bath and Body Works shower gels. This one really makes your body smooth, and the Bath and Body Works one. But I don't know, some people are like, you know, it irritates your skin, so just see what works for you. But the type of products you use on your body is very important, okay? And also, this one is important as well. The type of underwear you wear. Like the type of underwear, the type of clothing, everything matters, especially for down there. And you know, like us females, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to smell. So you need to try and do everything that I'm telling you right here so that you reduce that smell. Everybody has a natural smell. You cannot take that away. No, nothing you do is going to take that away. So just, you know, you got to keep it to a minimum where it's like, you know, tolerable for the people that's around you, okay? So there's nothing you can do about down there, but just watch the type of underwears that you wear. Maybe like cotton ones. Those are the perfect ones because it needs to breathe, okay? Just the same way you need to breathe, your kid needs to breathe too, boo, okay? If you wear too much tight clothing, let's say your jeans is too tight, like that's like irritating you, and I think it causes ingrown hairs as well when, like, you know, the hair's trying to grow out, and you wearing tight clothes, like that's like, you know, disrupting the whole rhythm. Like you don't want to do that. So wear like as loose as you can, like clothing wise, and underwear. If you have silk ones and all of that, wear them like occasionally. Don't wear that all the time, okay? Especially when you're going to sleep, try to, like, you know, always wear like grandma panties or something like that, or don't wear no panties actually. So I mean, it's nothing bad. You're on your own, or even if you're with your partner or something, it doesn't matter. Just, you know, go free and let it breathe, okay? Let it breathe. All right, so next one. Oh yeah, the not wearing too much tight clothes, that was number 4 that I have on my list, okay? And also, when you use the bathroom, okay? When you use the bathroom, when you go pee, even if it's the public bathrooms, I don't care. This is for like us Muslim women as well. Obviously, you need to be clean. This is for like, you need to be clean for you to be able to pray anyway. So when you pee, you wash your down there with water, okay? Not don't just don't wipe it with tissue and call it a day, boo boo. Like what? That's disgusting, period, okay? If you do that, I'm sorry, you need to wash your down there with water. I don't know what tissue, like, no, water. Wash it out, okay? Imagine pee, nah, I don't even want to say it, like, nah. You gotta wash it with water, and after you wash it with water, you take the tissue and then you pat it down until it's dry, okay? It needs to be dry. You do not want to put your underwear on while your kitty is wet, because that's gonna just be too funky. Like, you sitting there, you have your body is warm, all of that's just gonna make like some nasty, okay? Disgusting. Wash it and then pat it with some tissue, okay? Now if you go into like public bathrooms and stuff like that, you just I mean just wet the tissue and then go in there with it, with the tissue wet. At least it's taking off the pee smell and, like, you know, stuff like that. Just okay. Unless you can't absolutely do that, then after you do that, like you wipe yourself with tissue and you didn't use water, when you come back home, you gotta do that. Wash your thing with water and then pat it down. Maybe change your underwear as well, okay? Because obviously you can't play with the underwear again because it already touched pee. But anyway, moving on from that one, number 6, I believe, is what we're on. Deodorant is important, okay? Everybody's armpit smell. I don't care what you say or who you is, your armpit smell. Now your smell might be like, you know, at a lower level depending on what you eat, like, you know, how you take care of yourself. Like, it's all internal smells that's coming out, you know what I mean? So some people, it doesn't smell extremely bad, but everybody has a smell. Like I said in the beginning, everybody has their own natural scent, okay? So deodorant, some people need it more than others, but you need deodorant. I don't care who you is, you need deodorant, because after a while, after you sweat, obviously that smell is gonna get stronger, okay? So deodorant, and I'm gonna get to this point later on, so let me not even mention it right now. But deodorant, and I use the stick version to this. I don't really like the sprays like that, but this is the brand Dove, and you can get any scent you want. Obviously it doesn't matter, but some scents doesn't, like, so you have to think about it like this, like a stink smell and a good smell, like which smell gonna go like match up to that, like, and it won't smell bad. Because sometimes when your sweat connects with the scent that you have, it might smell worse. So you gotta really think about the scent that you put it on there. Don't just choose the one that you like. Don't say, oh, I want to smell like caramel, and then put caramel down there. Like, it's probably not gonna come out smelling good after you sweat on it. So just think about the scent as well. But Dove, it's really good. So then my next point here, which is number 7, is shaving, okay? You have to shave, period. I don't care how often, but you have to shave. Do not let that hair grow out for, like, you know, I mean, sometimes you might want to let it free, like, you know, do that, but don't let it get it too out of hand, okay? Maybe trim it or something, but I do recommend shaving every often, okay? Especially your armpits, like, and down there too, because if you don't shave, that brings odor. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Odor. It has its own odor. Am I even spelling that? Am I even pronouncing that right? I don't know. Odor, whatever. You get what I mean, right? So especially if you have ingrown hairs coming in and you're not shaving that off, like, that's just, and then it's wet too. You're not patting yourself down. Imagine. Disgusting, boo. Disgusting. Okay? No, don't do that. Shave. And this is the shaver that I use, and I would recommend getting wax because it's really better. Like, it lasts longer than shaving. But if you can't, like, you know, wax all the time, because they be waxing is painful. I don't know how people do it. I can't do like waxing all the time because that is just painful. I don't know how people do it all the time, but I do it occasionally. But this is the thing that I found that is, I used to use different shavers, but those were like, you know, it will get you bumps or something like that. Like, and this is a tip too. Change your your head things that you've shaved with. This is why I'm recommending. This is why I'm recommending this Venus. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm gonna insert a picture of it up here. This is why I'm recommending this one, because this is the one that I found that is closest to waxing, because after you shave, it's like smooth, okay? And that's what you want, right? And it doesn't give me no bumps, none of that. And I promise you it won't. But it might be working for me, it might not work for you, but just, you know, try it out and see. But yeah, this is the shaver that I use. This is the head attachment. This is really good because after you buy this, you don't need to buy this again. You just need to buy the glides. Like, you don't need to buy it again. So yeah, this Venus must, okay, must. And it's very, very, like, you won't be cutting yourself, like minimal, all of that. Like, you don't have to worry about it because it has these things here that's like really like slimy and stuff like that, so it's not really gonna cut you. So yeah, that's for shaving. Please shave, okay? Shave. And then let's go down to your hair, okay? Your hair is like, how do I explain this? Especially if you wear a hijab or you don't wear a hijab. If you wear a hijab, it's a must. If you don't wear a hijab, maybe like not as often, but you need to wash your hair, okay? Maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, but not a whole month, boo. So what I'm saying is, what I mean, like if you wear hijab, you don't need to wash your hair as often, is because your head is covered, like maybe however long maybe in an 8-hour shift, your hair is covered like that whole time. So that means like you sweat sometimes, and like, you know, your hair, everything is sweat. It's like you're working out. Like when you work out, you need to wash your hair too, okay? Period. Because that sweat up in there, nah, it's gonna stink, okay? Especially with the product you put in there, it's not good. It's not a good mix. But like if you don't wear a hijab, like you have air, like, you know, going in and out. But then obviously you're gonna need to wash it again, because the air, it comes with stuff that's gonna get stuck to your hair, or like, you know, stuff like that. So you just need to wash your hair, okay? I don't care how often, but you need to wash your hair. Because I be hating when I sit on the train and I smell somebody's head. Like that is just a whole turn off. Like, I do not even want to speak to you. Like, it's just disgusting to me. Like, you dirty to me. And I have, especially the people that wear weave. I've worked, let me not even tell no shade, because baby, don't keep your weave in too long too, because that's just gonna mad build up, and then like, please just wash your hair and change your braids often as you can, okay? If your pockets don't allow it, wear your hair naturally, but just wash it, okay, with a good shampoo. So for your hair, like I'm saying, the ones that I would recommend is the Pantene. Now this is the one that I use, and it's really perfect for any hair type. If you guys want me to do a video where I go more in depth of the product that I use for my hair, even though you don't see it, but you know, it's really good. So I use these two right here, the Pantene 5-in-1 conditioner and shampoo. Literally, I don't know how many ages I've been using this, and I can't change. Like if I go to the store and this is out of stock, I'm literally gonna pick a crease, or however they say that. I'm gonna catch like something. Like they're gonna need to send me to the hospital, because nah, I need that. That is such an essential to my life. Like I cannot use any other thing on my hair and it feels like I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Oh, no. I tried Shea Moisture, all of that stuff, not for me. This is the thing. When these high brands, that doesn't mean they're that good, okay? You just have to like experiment with products and see what works for you, okay? And just because these things work for me doesn't mean it works for you. But I'm just saying, I recommended it to a lot of people and it did work for them, and it makes your hair grow, because product is really good, okay? And this is the CANTU that I use for my hair. This is the leave-in conditioner, and it really smells good. So my tip is, don't use a lot of oils in your hair unless you're doing like a treatment or something and you're washing it out, because oils, it just makes it a lot more build up, and you're gonna have to wash your hair a lot more often, because that's just, you know, it's gonna smell like if it stays in for longer than like a week or so. So this is all I use in my hair. No oils, nothing. This is all I put in after I wash it, and this is all I use, and it really smells good, okay? Now the ninth tip is brushing your teeth at least once a day, but of course the recommended for me is 2 times a day. When you wake up, brush your teeth, and when you're going to sleep, brush your teeth, boo. Okay, because that's just nasty. You sleeping with that dirty breath. Like, you've been eating a lot of food the whole day, and you're just gonna go sit like, you know, sleep with that breath, like with that nasty tongue. Just nasty. Just nasty. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're not doing it for your partner's sake, do it for yourself, because your teeth is gonna need that taken care of. Okay, don't do that. And flossing too. I don't really floss like that, but I heard it's good, so if you want to do it, do it. But after you brush, at least brush. If you get to the brushing, the thing is, when you're gonna start a routine, don't start everything at once. Start one thing at a time. Okay, so right now all I want you to do, try brushing your teeth once or 2 times a day, because there are people that don't brush their teeth. Can you believe that? Like, it baffles me. Why are you not brushing your teeth? Why? So brush your teeth once or twice a day, but try to make it 2 times a day. Once in the morning, 1 time in the night. Okay, thank you. Now the last one. Obviously, any of these things that I've stated here is not going to work for you if you don't do this. Okay, like especially the first one, taking a shower. Imagine taking, like, the last one is wearing clean clothes. Okay, you need to wear clean clothes. You take a shower and you wear dirty clothes, like, what's that gonna help you out? I mean, it's gonna minimize the smell a little bit, but that's still dirty. Okay, so you need to wear clean clothes. Okay, do your laundry as often. Okay, when you wear a shirt once or twice, please don't do it again unless you have something underneath that shirt, like an undershirt, and that shirt that you have on top is not touching your body like that. Okay, then you don't need to wash it as often. But don't wear a shirt 3 times, like, you know, and all of that sweat is coming on it, and then you're gonna keep wearing, like, nasty, boo. Change your clothes. Okay, change your clothes. But anyways, if you guys have any more tips on hygiene, please leave it on the comments down below. I do not want this video to be like super long, so I hope you guys benefited from either one of these things. Just remember the products that I showed you guys, the deodorant, the soap bar that I use, and the CANTU, and the shampoo and conditioner that I use for my hair. And obviously the most important, if you don't want to, you know, be painful and, like, you know, whatchamacallit, waxing all the time, use this Venus shaver. It's the best, I promise you. Okay, it's been years I've started using this. I think it's been 3 years I've been using this, and I haven't switched off. And you do not need no shaving cream or anything with this. It's really good by itself. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said again, thank you so much for 1K subscribers. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and tell a friend to tell a friend, okay? Because we are here to grow, baby. So anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you again. Deuces. Peace and love.